Hi, we are
Bad
Voodoo,
Bastard.
and this is
Rehearsal Rehearsal TV.
How long have you all been together?
Well, I'll answer that. We've been together in this lineup for probably about
2 years.
about 2 years. But before that, we actually we existed under a different name. But I don't think we were very good, so we did other things. But now we are really good, and here we are. So yeah, that's basically that. Not really much to talk about. The band, when it started a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago in fact, more or less, the lineup was slightly different, and we had a bit of a switch around with instruments and stuff. Find out exactly what we could all play exceptionally well. We still don't know whether or not that's the case, but here we are today. So yeah, there was previous lineups and various people came in and out who were sort of like formed what we are, but now we're incredible now.
How did you all meet?
How did we all meet?
Through bands.
Through bands. Paul and myself played in a band before. We were a Misfits tribute act. Psycho Fiend.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Incredibly scary. And Pete, how did we meet you?
I was in a band with Paul, SIR, like a rock band with Paul, and we rented a rehearsal space off you.
You did?
So really, I'm the linchpin.
Yeah.
Together.
we are the weak links, and Paul is the linchpin.
Yeah. He's the rose between two thorns, as it were.
Yeah.
Although I think I played a different instrument in each band. So.
Yeah. You played the kazoo.
Triangle.
Trombonist in SIR, I believe.
Currently working on the spoons.
Yeah.
Shit at the bagpipes.
Working his way up to fire extinguisher.
Do you have any music out or plans to put anything out?
Yeah, we do. We've recorded already 2 EPs and a live EP, I suppose. But we've had problems with getting the mixers back, and so we're still having issues with that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably go back in the studio and remix them ourselves. Half of them were mixed, the other half weren't. We didn't receive some of the tracks back, but you know, we've moved on. We're like a musical transformer. We all came together, became one unstoppable machine. Oh yeah.
Optimus Bastard.
Optimus Bastard.
Rock
Yeah.
and Rollertron.
I don't know anything about Transformers, it's for kids, but
And
I
me.
understand the concept, and that's what we're going to be doing. So at some point in the future, we will have something out. We're not sure how it will appear. It may just appear as downloads. It may actually appear as physical CDs. It may appear on vinyl for all you vinyl junkies out there. So we'll see. But it's all to do with finances.
And stickers and badges.
Yeah, we got merch and stuff, but we're in a transitional period at the moment. So, but once we've transitioned, we'll be there. Oh yeah. Next question, please.
What are your songs about?
Oral sex.
Well, as a general overview, the songs are about love lost, which has probably been influenced by some of our awful exes that we've had. Obviously, we can't name any names, but you know who you are. And
Well, obviously it's the old rock and roll cliche.
yeah, it's got hints and wafts of that about it. But we also do a song about fighting, not condoning fighting.
Are we any good at it?
Falling and fighting. But that said, don't fuck with us. And there's one about there's a fast car, yeah, which kills people. And also there's a song about dubious hygiene in the genital region. That's about a woman. We don't know this woman, but you know who you are. And there's a song about narcolepsy. There's a song about
dead people.
Dead people, yeah. I think that's maybe about
a song about rain as well, since it's raining outside.
Oh yeah. It's a song about rain, metaphorically speaking, and how it brings your day down. So I think that's roughly it. There's something for everybody. We're like the McDonald's of bands. Everyone will appreciate what we have to offer. It may be the crunchy carrot sticks. It may be the fries. It may be the them things where you get the toys in.
Happy Meal.
Happy Meals. We're like the Happy Meal band. Yeah. Look how happy we are. Yeah. So there we go.
How would you describe your music?
This is probably the toughest question, I think.
Good.
I don't know, Scott.
The main influence started from the 50s, rock and roll, Elvis, Buddy, kind of. But you don't want to get pigeonholed. Yeah, you don't want to get pigeonholed into that. There's a lot of Johnny Cash influence.
And then
Motown, there's sound in there.
There's all kinds of things in there. I mean,
punk as well, horror punk, Misfits.
Yeah, there's a punk thing that runs through it. But
Calabrese, big influence.
Yeah, 80s Matchbox Beeline Disaster maybe. But these are only like little hints of what, we listen to all kinds of things, so I think maybe that'll be our agent booking the tour.
I think it's hard to pinpoint what we actually do.
Yeah, I mean, for one of the
song to song, it's sort of.
For one of the better phrase, I think it's probably punk rock and roll. But
we try to do something for everyone.
We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, we ain't. I don't think we're funky enough yet.
I'm working on a jazz fusion song at the minute with a hip of hip hop.
Yeah, we may funk it up. We may hip hop it up. Hip hop it up. But yeah, there's all kinds of things in there. But the punk thing, don't be put off by the punk thing, because 99% punk stuff that goes out as punk is absolute shite. So
this is not 99%.
You know who you are, these bands that are shite. Yeah, that's basically what we're about, I think.
So what would you say your musical influences are?
Music influences. We maybe just covered a bit of that, but I think maybe
we're all down with Johnny Cash, aren't we? Like,
yeah.
Thing.
I mean, I think maybe outside of what is probably the most obvious thing when you listen to our music is we like a lot of things like
we all listen
bands
to
like Fishbone.
We all listen to quite different stuff, though, as well. Like, I like hip hop, like old school Wu-Tang Clan, things like that.
I mean, myself, I like things like The Damned, Bad Brains, Dickies, Social Distortion. 80s Matchbox Beeline Disaster and
some good local bands as well.
Some Jimi Hendrix, maybe.
Oh yeah, he's the Hendrix head.
Hendrix head of the band and Peppers and stuff like that.
Yeah, just all kinds of things. If it's good, we like it.
Motown, like old Motown, Shelley Ellis, Wendy Rennie, Shangri-La's, Johnny Layton.
Big Otis
Redding, yeah.
Yeah, the Big O.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
That, by the way, is not an Illuminati sign. Is it?
It is.
It is. Nothing to do with the Illuminati. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Dead, found in a gutter.
We get Quincy.
Quincy, yeah.
So,
Google it.
which song changed your life?
Well, can you tell that one first?
Yeah, go on.
While we think about it.
Song changed my life. Subterranean Homesick Blues by Bob Dylan is definitely
Also cool, by the way.
which is a fucking awesome cover as well.
better than Bob's.
It's different. It's different.
I think it's better than Bob's.
I think it changed my life just because, I don't know, because it wasn't 90s chart music, I just heard it. And I think it was some sort of rock for dads album or something like that. And I just thought,
Which is where our tracks will be available on Rock for Dads CDs. Driving music. Father's Day coming up. What better treat than to have a Bad Voodoo Bastard track? Mine was, well, there was two. I can have two. The one that really changed the way I saw music, I think, was. I think it was probably Pretty Vacant by the Sex Pistols. Still to this day, I think it's probably one of their best songs that they did. But the one that really made it for me, that made me realise that music can be more than just like a 3-minute, whatever, was Curtain Call by the Damned, which was like a 17-minute epic. It's got everything you need in a song, I think. It's got a bit of classical in there, a bit of Rimsky-Korsakov in there. It's also got like psychedelic influences, a hint and a waft of punk. Great lyrics, 17 minutes long. Absolutely brilliant piece of music from the Black Album. So, which is my favourite album of all time as well. That just happens to be the case. But Curtain Call by the Damned, yeah.
It's probably Folsom Prison Blues. I remember hearing that as a kid, and I just like the storytelling in music. It's Johnny Cash. What can you say? I think as I started taking music more seriously, probably more in like the early 90s, there was a group called the KLF. They were a massive influence on me. A song called 3 AM Eternal, which was just a massive fusion song. There was like hip hop in there was like electro, guitars. It was just like an epic song, and that was when I sort of realised that you could put different types of music together and just create whatever you want, really.
And also I think that what Paul's just said about the storytelling thing, really important aspect of what we try and do lyrically. Songs that tell a story, like Johnny Cash and like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. It takes you on a journey through space and time. But if something's got a beginning, a middle and an end, everyone likes a story, no matter how twisted or fucked up it might be, which is something that Nick Cave does really well, and Johnny Cash as well. So
Slick Rick as well. He tells a good story.
Yeah. Hip hop again. There we go. Stories are important in Subterranean Homesick Blues as well. Another lengthy story. Songs that don't really say much. They're just, that's usually pop music, and that's for people with low attention spans. And pop music is really for people, I think anyway, that don't actually like music. They will buy it because it's catchy, obviously, but it doesn't have any longevity. It doesn't speak to anybody. It's a snapshot in time, and then let's have the next pop song along. And all the best songs have usually got a tale to tell, and that's what we try and do with what we're doing as well, lyrically.
We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. With the music, we're just standing on the shoulders of the people.
Oh yeah, we're totally
telling our own story,
walking in the footsteps of people who've gone before us. But hopefully, we'll do that sort of thing justice by being as good. Lyrically, Nick Cave and Johnny Cash, I would think that they're probably the two touchstones of what we maybe try and achieve lyrically. We're probably falling far short, particularly from Nick Cave, because the guy says, it doesn't even say what you're thinking, he says what you haven't actually thought, and that I think is probably the trick. If somebody's saying what you're already thinking, that's just like musical stand-up comedy, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, I've noticed that, but Nick Cave will put a twist on it, and lyrically, He's my man. He's the main man he is. So yeah.
Do you have a song that you like that you could call a dirty secret?
That I call, a song that I call a dirty secret. Well, I know what mine is, but I'll.
Go on then.
There might be a degree.
I'm not ashamed.
Mistaken.
I don't think I'm ashamed of any of my musical taste. Really, I'm not. I don't know. Let me have a think on that. I'll come back to that in a minute.
The
Right.
darkness, I believe in a thing called love. It's absolutely terrible.
That's not only that is a filthy secret.
It's fucking awful.
I do actually.
I don't know why. I just love it. I can't love it.
Probably the Pokemon theme tune, or the theme tune from basically any 80s cartoon. Jason the Wheeled Warriors,
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Thundercats.
Nothing to be ashamed of all.
No, I'm not. Well,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah. I can take that one. I can take it or leave
They're
it.
heroes in a half shell.
Settle power.
I would probably say Pokemon.
I think I speak for all of us when I say Cowabunga. Yeah,
You've got to catch them all.
there you go. And I would say probably mine is Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin, yeah.
Or someone. I don't know.
Everything else is done absolute shit.
You want to hear his cover of it, it's fantastic.
But well, Living La Vida Loca's got everything.
You do like the camp version of it.
It's got everything. It's got brass in it. It's got a good rhythm, and he sings really well on it. But everything else, you know. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Everything in. That is the classic example of a pop song that actually works well over a period of time. It's not just a throwaway thing, but it's because it's not straight ahead pop. But everything else is done absolute garbage. Yeah. So there we go.
What are your plans for the future?
Plans for the future.
Want to take over the world.
Might get a takeaway tonight, maybe.
Yeah. I think that's probably more of a musical question, but food aside, and world domination, I think.
Just keep making music, recording music,
Yeah.
tour, hopefully.
Yeah, and also we're in the process of doing a video for one of our songs, Death Proof, off the first EP. We're in the process of, I suppose you could call it pre-production for the video. Props have been made.